If you're looking for ways to give your photos some kick, I've got 2 iPhone apps that might do the job. This episode of AppJudgment is brought to you by Netflix. The great thing about the iPhone is that you've got a decent 2 or 3 megapixel camera with you at all times. The not so great part in my experience is that you need a healthy amount of light since there's no built-in flash. So the common scenario is that your photo library has a bunch of average looking photos. You're about to learn how to take those photos up a notch. At one time, you needed fancy software to stitch together your digital photos into a single panoramic image. If you love the final product, you'll be pleased to know that you can do the same thing with an iPhone app, Pano, right from your iPhone without any other software. This app works by simply shooting from your iPhone's camera and following the ghost image to position your next shot. You can take up to 16 photos for stitching, and when done, the app magically blends the images together, saving to your photo library. According to Pano, they've worked in advanced alignment, blending, and color correction algorithms to create seamless images, and after trying it out over and over and over, they're definitely onto something. Occasionally, you will get some crooked lines, and it would be nice to manually adjust the photos, but the app does really well all on its own. Of course, practice makes perfect, and Pano has a whole set of tips and tricks for getting quality images such as taking photos at a distance. You can check out the full list of tips at the developer's website. Next, I've got an app that makes me feel like I'm cheating at photography, but first let's thank our sponsor.
AppJudgment is brought to you by Netflix. Thanks to Netflix for sponsoring this episode of AppJudgment. With Netflix, you can rent over 90,000 titles online, including lots of Blu-ray titles with free shipping both ways to your home. Plans start from $4.99. As a new member, you can get a no-risk 2-week free trial membership. Check it out at www.netflix.com/AJ. And remember to type the www when using this code.
If you haven't heard of TiltShift photography before, the term refers to the movement of lens which creates selective focus, often simulating mini models. The effect can be done with either special lens or some fancy Photoshop work, and now you can get a similar effect right from your iPhone with TiltShift Generator. You can start by either taking a new photo in the app or choosing from your photo library. Then, adjust the radial or lateral blur that creates the tilt shift effect. When satisfied with your blur, check out these options to adjust the saturation, brightness, and contrast of the photo, and even add some vignetting. After you're done, you have the option to save to your photo library or export to email or Twitter. Pretty simple and easy to use, right? Now here's a cap of the pros and cons for today's apps. For Pano, this app is fun and expands the benefits of your iPhone camera with quality stitching. You no longer need expensive third-party software, and you get a decent resolution of your images. Plus, exiting the app doesn't interrupt your Pano masterpiece. Cons: you can't adjust individual photos after you've stitched the Pano. So whether you're outdoors on vacation or simply taking a hike, I don't think you'll regret capturing the scenery with Pano. It's such a fun photography app that produces great images. Download Pano for the iPhone. As for TiltShift Generator, the pros include high-res support in the newest version, slick color control, and great-looking final results. The only con I found was that you can't return to the original photo once you start making changes. This is a simple, inexpensive app with a classic lens effect, and though I'd like to see this one feature piggybacked onto another photo editing app, I still think that TiltShift gives ordinary photos a fresh perspective, and I recommend to download TiltShift Generator for the iPhone. Okay, now I've got a bonus app for you. In our first Creative Apps episode, we reviewed Photogene, and several of you wrote in, pinging me about Photoshop's official iPhone app, which released after we'd already filmed. Doxid wrote in forums, "I was surprised that you didn't include the Photoshop app. I mean, it's probably one of the most famous applications, and now it's available for the iPhone." Doxid is absolutely right, and as the top-notch program, there's a certain level of expectation. With this app, basic needs for fixing images are a snap, such as rotation, cropping, and color adjustments. That's awesome because this is a free app and many people just need those simple fixes. But beyond that, I felt that there weren't enough practical, unique features. Now, if they introduce a fix for red eye, spot smudging, interesting edge effects, or combine the features from the other 2 apps reviewed today, Photoshop.com Mobile would be money. Maybe that'll show up in a future release. I'll cross my fingers. But until then, I unfortunately don't think that Photoshop one-ups Photogene, even if it is free. In this case, you get what you pay for, and I find myself returning to other apps for image fixes instead of Photoshop.com Mobile. It pains me because I love Adobe, but I recommend that you go with a more powerful app and don't download Photoshop.com Mobile. Bummer. But hey, I'm Stephanie Chu, and if you've got a tip for us, send us an email at appjudgment@revision3.com. Hit us up on our forums or contact me directly on Twitter @Merrily. Be sure to join the AppJudgment Facebook fan page for the latest news and subscribe to AppJudgment by visiting our home on revision3.com. I look forward to seeing your panoramic and tilt shift images posted in the forums. Show me what you've got. I'll see you next time.